everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the show, I am your host, Rashid White. My boy on the other side of the panel there, Barrick Burrell.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
All right, as you guys can actually see, and there's some gals listening in here, even better. But is
Yeah.
Zion Williamson the next Greg Oden? Will he have a short career based on all the injuries he's actually had? Is he the next Greg Oden? And Barrick and I were actually debating about this a little bit earlier, saying, you know what? Let's break out the camera. You know, tired as hell, long day here. And we're going to speak on it, man. Now, Barrick, can Zion last at 300-something pounds?
317 to be exact.
6'4", 317?
Right now, today, as we sit here and having this show here, as we speak right now, he's 317 pounds. All right? 6'4", 317. So, no, he cannot. The answer to your question, no, he cannot have an extended career at the weight he is currently at. If he remains over 300 pounds or somewhere around that area, he cannot have a long extended season. And when you compare other guys in other areas, I mean, there's other areas. Obviously, you can make George Morrison, you make Bowl or Yao Ming. Any of these guys, hell, even Shaq, if you will. But Shaq had he was probably playing around some great players. He had to really overextend himself. But most of these players that had weight and height issues did not last very long, and Zion won't be any different. And furthermore, he plays above the rim. He plays very aggressively above the rim, high fly dunking, ollie hoops, things like that. The guy got good handle. He's working on his jump shot, but you just can't do it with this weight. And one of his former teammates basically came out and said that you need to lose the weight. One of his ex-teammates came out. And the bottom line is, this ex-teammate, which I'm going to tell you, he has a lot of backing on this. But when you're over 300 pounds, you just can't do it. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
So
look at his injury history. I have it pulled up over here, Barrick. A thumb injury, which is an upper extremity injury, but it's a lot of lower extremity injuries over here. August of 2020 last year, right knee soreness. Start of the rookie year, he had a torn meniscus. Summer league, he had another knee injury, and then of course he actually hurts his knee in the Duke game of 2019, where he blows through his actual sneaker. Now, if we look at the BMI over here, the body mass index chart over there, I think it's 6'4". I'm pulling it up right here. 6'4". I think about 6'4". 300 pounds. Let's put 317 pounds.
Yeah, and that's currently where he is now. Yeah,
and this is obesity in a sense, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's going to be able to actually really sustain this playing weight. And today's NBA is more perimeter based. Now, this is back in the days. I mean, he wouldn't be requiring so much, perimeter defense, and a lot of times he's going to get switched on to like either a guard. He has to get switched on to, let's say, a Ja Morant or a Dame or a Harden, Kevin Durant or something like that. Steph Curry, and actually go out there and guard, those type of players with that kind of weight is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I mean, right now we at a point now, and of course that individual I mentioned, his ex-teammate was JJ Redick. JJ Redick was the one that came out and made the comment that he has to lose weight, he has to get in better shape, and he has to get healthier. So what is that saying? That his eating habits are obviously off. Right now, it's to a point where he is a force to be reckoned with on the court. And you're right; he could possibly be matched up against shorter players who can obviously take him to the basket.
With Barrick over here,
got me.
All right, I got you.
You got me.
Yep, go ahead.
Over again. Yeah, well, I was mentioning that ex teammate that he has was JJ Redick. JJ Redick was the one that said publicly that Zion has to get into better shape and he has to get healthier. And he's a force to be reckoned with on the floor. But you're right, he can definitely be matched up against smaller players because of that fact. But you have to lose that weight quickly. And like I mentioned with the players, with Shaq and Manute Bol and George Murison, and the list goes on and on of our players. Greg Oden, guys who were tall, thick, but they had leg and feet problems, and they didn't have elongated seasons. They had elongated careers. So the seasons were cut short. The career was cut short. Is this going to happen to Zion? I hate to make this kind of bold prediction, but if he doesn't get his weight to proper playing weight this season, yeah, he's going to have a short career, brother.
Either he's going to have a short career, or you just can't play him that many minutes. He's not going to be able to play 30 to something minutes a game there.
Well,
just, 20 minutes. And I don't even know what to even say at this point, man. And we were talking how do you actually get him to get in shape, though, Barrett?
Yeah, well, that's the thing too, because you're talking about plenty of cardio, Rasheed, plenty of cardio, and your eating habits have to be tip top. You have that intermittent fasting where you have to start eating and conclude eating at a certain time, and you have to stick to that formula for at least the next 2 or 3 months. You will see at least 30 or 40 pounds come off like that. So then he goes from 317 to about 270 something. That's still kind of heavy, but you keep doing that before season's end, you're going to be slender, you're going to be more cut, and obviously quicker. And if you can't get it done by the end of the season, that's not a big thing. At least you're losing the weight. So that by next season, you're definitely going to be within playing weight. Yeah, because let's look at this, bro.
I played heavy, man. I played at 6 foot when I was out there playing ball. I was 6 foot, 230 pounds, 240 pounds, and trying to guard, quick, small defenders. Tough, man. I'd rather get hit down low and bang down low than be a big guy on it's really tough.
Yeah, and finally, you have to look at another thing too, that the New Orleans Pelicans has put a lot of stock in hoping that this man can help propel them to the next level, especially coming out the Western Conference. They put a lot of stock in this man. Obviously bringing Ingram over there, but you see who they traded to get out there. They got lucky and got the first round pick and picked them up. They got a lot of stock put in this man. He has to lose that weight, and he has to come through for this franchise. Otherwise, it's going to set them back 3 or 4 years. It's the unfortunate part. So Zion's going to have to take more responsibility for what he does, get rid of those cravings, get back to what you're supposed to do, and focus on the fact that you are a professional ball player. And it's a franchise that rely on you. You are the franchise. You're the number one guy. All right, let's go. Let's get together, baby. Let's do it.
There's a lot of rumors out there that he wasn't happy with the Pelicans, and being there is like, I guess, it's kind of too small for him. So is he really taking it seriously enough? That's the main thing right there.
That's the problem right now. If he obviously his weight is showing you that he's not taking it seriously. That I can turn on and lose the weight at any given time. That's part of the mentality. But it doesn't work that way, because when you're 317 pounds, you're going to have to hit hard. We're talking about 2 a days. In other words, you get in the gym for 2 hours early, sit around, get a nice little meal, relax, get back at it 2 hours later. And you're going to do these type of things at a fast pace because you got to lose that weight. You got to get you back on the floor. And from what I understand, he might be back sometime in, January. It doesn't look good about his prognosis. Maybe he'll be back in December. Who knows? But you need him back quicker rather than later. And you look at the way, because you see the way the Western Conference is shaping up, not necessarily right now, but down the road, because, there's teams that's supposed to be winning, like the Suns and the Lakers. They're stumbling right now, but Utah's looking good, as expected. Denver's looking good, as expected. So you got to find yourself, like, where do we fit in the Western Conference? Well, we need Zion. We need him badly. Zion, take responsibility for your actions, brother. Get yourself back into shape.
All right, we'll wrap this video up. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.
Peace.